Someone was leaning on our doorbell at 11 at night, over and over, like the button owed them money. My dad set down his coffee. "Who's coming by at this hour?" I said nobody. He opened the door, and I heard a woman's voice ask if I was home. I stepped into the hallway to see who it was, and locked eyes with a uniformed officer. The second she saw me, she said, "Hands where I can see them." Down on the floor. My knees hit the tile before I understood what was happening. My dad was shouting behind me. Someone put a knee in my back, and I heard the cuffs before I felt them. She started reading me my rights, and all I could actually hear was my father saying my name over and over, like he could argue his way out of it. They walked me outside. There were 4 cruisers and an unmarked car on our street, and neighbors standing in bathrobes on their porches. My whole body went hot, and then very cold, and I couldn't get a full breath in. I was 19. I worked at a print shop. I sat in the back of that car shaking so hard my teeth clicked. Nobody spoke to me on the drive. They put me in a room with a metal table, and cuffed my hands to a ring welded into the middle of it. I remember counting the ceiling tiles because it was the only thing I could make my brain do. A woman in a gray blazer came in and dropped a folder on the table. She said her name was Detective Ferrero. Then she said, "So, you're the one they're calling the Ridge Road Ghost." My voice came out wrecked. "The what?" She opened the folder and laid out photographs. 6 women, all in their 20s, all from the county over. There was a piece in the Shoppers Weekly in March linking these disappearances. It got pulled within a day. Everyone assumed it was garbage reporting. I knew the article. Everyone my age had seen the screenshots before they vanished. I'd assumed it was made up because real news outlets never touched it. And now this woman thought I was the reason it existed. I told her I'd never been to that county. I told her I still lived with my father. I told her humiliatingly that I'd been jumped in a parking lot in October and hadn't fought back, hoping she'd hear how absurd this was. Then she pulled out an evidence bag with a keychain in it, a cheap enamel fob, a little cartoon fox. My stomach dropped straight through the floor. Recognize